Thank you for being a champion of Missouri State students from the St. Louis area. Your support of this event reaches far beyond today. Your support of this event changes lives. Tonight, we celebrate the 7th annual MarooNation Ball in St. Louis. With watchful eyes, we've seen the MarooNation Ball St. Louis thrive. Year after year, old friends gather, new connections are made. We meet in St. Louis, and we celebrate in the name of Missouri State. It is the impact of the MarooNation Ball we celebrate. It's your support of this event and the funds raised from it which make the MarooNation St. Louis Student Scholarship a reality we celebrate. We celebrate this year's recipient who calls Missouri State her school and St. Louis her home. I'd like you to meet a very special bear, a bear whose journey has been forever changed by each of you sitting in this room. She's not only this year's recipient of the MarooNation St. Louis Scholarship, she's a member of our newest class of Missouri State alums. She graduated just a month ago on Friday, December 13th. This is the first time we've ever awarded the scholarship to a student who graduated before the event. But once you all have had the chance to meet Erica, you'll know exactly why she was chosen for this honor.
For my first 3 years of primary education, I actually went to a school that was in my community. It was, not really the greatest resources. I was actually a part of a VIC program that was offered through Parkway, which is one of the suburban high schools in St. Louis, and got accepted into that after my mom applied, and then I was able to attend a better school where I had access to resources. I think being able to attend a school that prioritized actually continuing your education is one of the reasons why I'm at Missouri State, because I had the resources to actually apply for school. I had access to applying for scholarships and things like that. So I think that was beneficial for me because most people that are from where I'm from don't even graduate high school. So just being able to not only graduate high school, but also obtain a college degree as well. Well, when I first got to college, I actually didn't have a laptop or a car. So I just was kind of like figuring out college as I got to it. And just over the years, I've been able to get a few more things because I've been working, but I've also been having to work 2 jobs in order to obtain being able to live and also being able to attend school. It has been a little rough being a first-generation college student because I don't have people or resources to ask questions. I just kind of have to experience things and then I'm like, okay, I will know the answer when I get to it. The good thing, I guess the flip side of being a first generation college student is I can help other people now that I have that experience. So my sister who's applying for schools next year, she'll be able to get some of that knowledge from me. So she won't go into it like, oh my gosh, how do I apply or how do I fill out FAFSA? And so just having that experience for me, being able to help other people and, not having that burden of what do I do, where do I apply? Looking at just finding even resources on campus. I had to find, pretty much on my own. So it's definitely been a struggle, but it's been worth it, honestly. Ideally, I would like to use my sociology degree to help pretty much juveniles. I love working with kids, particularly at-risk youth, children that are in minority areas or underprivileged areas, kind of where I came from. Growing up in an area that was pretty high crime, pretty impoverished, kind of gives me that background to relate to the children that I want to work with, because sometimes there's a disconnect when they have people coming in and talking to them and they feel like those people don't know because they're not from that area or from that neighborhood. And so me having that background and saying, hey, I've been there, and I think that's important, is just giving them access to it and just having someone that says hey, I actually believe that you can do this. So this scholarship has helped me financially because one of the burdens that I was worried about for graduation was that I actually owed Missouri State some outstanding balances, and just being able to see that balance of 0 is just such a relief. Just being able to receive a scholarship and being acknowledged lets me know that the work that I'm doing is important, and not only that, but I'm actually accomplishing things, and despite my background, despite growing up in an impoverished area, a high crime area, I was able to beat the odds, and just knowing that I'm doing this for my parents, just show and make my dad proud, who passed away in 2011, and making my mom proud, and being that first child that breaks through and shows everyone else hey, you can do whatever you put your mind to, is just really important. Just the people that have been supporting me and that have chosen me out of all these people, just thank you. Thank you for making me feel like I'm actually making a difference, and definitely thank you to my mom for being my rock and my support system, and thank you to my siblings for helping me out financially when they could and just through moral support.
We have overwhelming gratitude for your support and belief in Missouri State students. Thank you for investing in the educational journey of Erica. Thank you for believing in the recipients of years past. We're so proud of them. As they go out into the world, they will do well. But more importantly, they'll go out into the world and do good. Thank you for allowing us to continue this tradition, this fellowship, and the impact created from it. We are proud to be Missouri State.